What if I told you that the real reason men over 60 struggle with weak erections isn't age, isn't testosterone alone, and isn't your fault at all, but something far simpler? In fact, 3 missing vitamins could be the invisible barrier standing between you and the strength, energy, and intimacy you thought were gone forever. I'm Dr. James, a urologist with over 30 years of experience helping men just like you. I've walked alongside thousands of husbands, fathers, and grandfathers who believed their best years were behind them, only to discover that a few small changes could completely transform their lives. Here's the paradox. Many men take medications, blame aging, or quietly give up, while the real fix often costs less than a cup of coffee a day. That's why what I'm about to share may surprise you. Because today I'm going to reveal 3 specific vitamins, proven by research and confirmed in my own patients, that can boost erection strength faster than you might believe. And stay with me, because the most important one, the vitamin that acts like a master switch for your erections, is coming up first. Before we continue, take a moment to subscribe and turn on notifications. This way you'll never miss another health tip made for men in your stage of life. And if you find this video valuable, type yes in the comments. If not, type no and let me know how I can serve you better. Now let's get started with the very first vitamin, the one that controls nitric oxide, blood flow, and the very foundation of a strong erection, vitamin D. 1. Vitamin D, the master switch for erections. When most men hear the words vitamin D, they immediately think of bones, joints, and maybe immune health. But what if I told you that vitamin D is far more than that? What if I told you it is the very switch that determines whether or not your body can create the kind of erections that make you feel alive, confident, and fully masculine? Without it, your body cannot produce enough nitric oxide, the molecule that relaxes blood vessels and allows blood to surge into the penis. No nitric oxide, no erection. Now here's where it gets serious. After the age of 60, your skin produces up to 75% less vitamin D from sunlight than it once did. Combine that with the modern lifestyle of spending more time indoors, and deficiency becomes almost certain. And the result? Erections that are softer, slower, or sometimes fail to appear at all. Men blame age, but the truth is their bodies are simply starving for vitamin D. Science backs this up. Studies show men with low vitamin D levels are 32% more likely to experience erectile dysfunction compared to those with healthy levels. The solution, thankfully, is simple and powerful. 15 minutes of morning sunlight on your arms and face, or a daily dose of 2,000 to 4,000 IU of vitamin D3 can restore this critical nutrient. Salmon, egg yolks, and mushrooms are excellent food sources as well. When corrected, improvements often appear in just 3 to 4 weeks. Firmer erections, morning wood returning, and a newfound confidence that makes you feel decades younger. And here's the exciting part. Vitamin D is just the beginning. Because once your blood vessels are open, your body needs fuel to power every cell, every organ, and every intimate moment. That's where the next vitamin comes in, and it might surprise you even more. 2. Vitamin B12. Rocket fuel for energy and desire. If vitamin D is the master switch that opens the door, vitamin B12 is the rocket fuel that powers everything once the door is open. Without it, your body feels like it's running on empty. Your brain slows down, your energy fades, and your erections suffer because your blood can't carry the oxygen needed to perform. Imagine trying to blow up a balloon with only half your breath. That's what happens when your body is starved of B12. What makes this worse is that after 60, your stomach loses its ability to absorb B12 efficiently. You could eat steak every day and still fall short. That's why studies reveal that nearly 40% of men over 60 are deficient. The symptoms creep in quietly: fatigue that no amount of sleep can fix, foggy thinking, low motivation, and eventually a loss of desire and weak performance in the bedroom. Too many men mistake this for aging when in truth it's a silent deficiency draining their vitality. I once had a patient named Thomas, 64 years old, who came into my office exhausted, unfocused, and convinced his sex life was over. His B12 levels were dangerously low. We started him on methylcobalamin, the natural active form of B12, and within 3 weeks his transformation was stunning. His energy returned, his mind was sharp, and his erections were stronger than they had been in years. His wife even wrote me a heartfelt note of thanks. The fix is within reach for anyone. A daily dose of 1 to 2,000 micrograms of methylcobalamin, preferably with breakfast, can restore levels safely and effectively. For those with severe deficiencies, B12 injections work even faster. When your body is fueled properly, energy flows back, desire reignites, and your manhood feels alive again. But there's still one more piece of the puzzle, because while vitamin D opens the vessels and B12 fills them with oxygen-rich blood, something else is needed to protect your testosterone and safeguard your blood flow for the long run. And this final vitamin may be the most overlooked secret of all. 3. Vitamin E, the guardian of blood vessels and testosterone. While vitamin D flips the switch and vitamin B12 fuels your system, there's still one more crucial element your body cannot thrive without: vitamin E. Think of vitamin E as the guardian standing watch over your blood vessels and your testosterone. Without it, your arteries grow stiff, your circulation weakens, and the very cells in your testicles that produce testosterone begin to falter. Slowly, silently, your masculinity slips away. Research paints a clear picture. Men with healthy vitamin E levels show 23% stronger erectile function compared to those who are deficient. That's not a small margin, that's nearly 1/4 more strength and vitality. Yet most men overlook it entirely, or worse, they reach for synthetic supplements that only give them a fraction of what their bodies truly need. Real vitamin E isn't one single compound. It's a family of tocopherols and tocotrienols working together like a full orchestra, not just a single note. I've seen how powerful this vitamin can be. A patient of mine in his 70s who had long given up hope began adding mixed natural vitamin E to his diet. Almonds, sunflower seeds, a drizzle of good olive oil. Within weeks, not only did his blood pressure improve, but his testosterone stabilized, and intimacy with his wife returned after years of frustration. He told me with tears in his eyes that he finally felt like himself again. The lesson is simple. Skip the synthetic shortcuts. Look for mixed natural vitamin E on the label or get it directly from Whole Foods. It protects your vessels, preserves your testosterone, and amplifies the benefits of vitamin D and B12. It's the shield that keeps your manhood alive. But here's the part that excites me most. When these 3 vitamins are combined, when the switch is on, the fuel is flowing, and the guardian is in place, the results don't just add up, they multiply. And what happens next can feel like turning back the clock 20 years. 4. The power of combination. Why 3 is better than 1. Each of these vitamins has a powerful role on its own, but the real breakthrough happens when they come together. Think of it like building a house. Vitamin D lays the foundation by opening the blood vessels. Vitamin B12 supplies the energy and oxygen to fill them, and vitamin E protects the structure, ensuring that everything remains strong and stable. Alone, each one helps. Together, they transform. I've seen men who only took vitamin D notice better erections, but the change was incomplete. I've seen others try B12 and feel more energy yet still struggle in the bedroom. And many overlook vitamin E altogether, not realizing how critical it is for testosterone and vascular health. But when all 3 are combined in the right forms, the improvements are not just added, they are multiplied. Erections become firmer, energy flows steadily, and confidence returns with a force that surprises even the men themselves. What excites me most is the timeline of results. In the first week or 2, you begin to feel more energetic during the day, and morning erections start to reappear. By weeks 3 and 4, the changes are undeniable. Erections are stronger, more reliable, and your partner notices. By weeks 5 and 6, stamina increases, orgasms improve, and intimacy feels natural again. After 8 weeks, this becomes your new normal, a steady rhythm of vitality that you may not have felt in decades. This isn't theory. This is what I've witnessed in countless patients, men who thought their intimate lives were over only to discover that with the right support, their bodies still had incredible potential. And the best part? This transformation doesn't require drugs, risky surgeries, or impossible routines. It takes only minutes a day, with nutrients your body already recognizes. But as powerful as this sounds, the story isn't complete until we talk about what it truly means. Because beyond the science, beyond the vitamins, lies the deeper truth of what it feels like to regain your strength, your intimacy, and your confidence as a man. And that's exactly where we're headed next. 5. Conclusion: reclaiming your strength. We've come full circle. You've learned that erectile struggles are not simply the cost of getting older, but often the result of 3 missing vitamins. Vitamin D acts as the master switch, opening your blood vessels and restoring the pathway for blood to flow. Vitamin B12 fuels your body with the oxygen and energy it needs to perform, sharpening your mind and lifting your spirit. And vitamin E protects your vessels and safeguards your testosterone, ensuring that what you regain will last. When combined, these 3 create a powerful harmony. Within weeks, energy returns, morning erections surprise you, and intimacy begins to feel natural again. By 8 weeks, what once felt lost becomes your new normal. This is not about quick fixes or false promises. It's about giving your body back the tools it has been missing and allowing nature to do what it was designed to do. I want you to remember something important. You are not broken, you are not too old, and your best days are not behind you. With consistency and the right approach, you can reclaim strength, passion, and confidence at any age. I have seen men in their 70s and 80s rediscover joy they thought was gone forever. So here is my challenge to you. Commit to 30 days. Add vitamin D, B12, and natural vitamin E to your daily routine. Watch how your body responds, how your energy grows, and how your partner looks at you with renewed admiration. You deserve to feel powerful, connected, and fully alive. The science is clear, the path is simple, and the next step is yours to take.